If I had to give last year a title, I would call 2024 the year of restructuring.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be, yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well, still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
Last year definitely forced me to grow in more ways than one. I spent a lot of time just looking at my priorities, looking at the things that I claim to be most important to me, and just making sure that my schedule matched that. What seemed like a year of endless searching and seeking and refinement and experimentation, what came on the other side of that was clarity. Last year started off in a weird spot. Honestly, it was the first time that I started to fall out of love with training. I lost that spark for training, and it was kind of scary to me because for, most of my adult life, my safe space was going to train. To be honest with you, it was a whole lot of burnout, and I wasn't really sure that I would find my way back to training, to enjoying training. I'll make a separate video about this. But one of the things that I did when I felt myself being more burned out is I just allowed myself the space. Like, I gave myself the space to just be okay with not training as much. For the last 7 years, I hadn't done that. Everything came after I finished training, after I finished my workout. At this point in my life, at this point in the year, it wasn't necessarily serving me. So I gave myself the space and the room and the grace to just take some time off. Out for big back games, big back activities. This mindset shift that got me back to the sport and back to the art that I love, it not only helped me just get back into it, but it also led to one of the biggest moments in my life. I received my black belt.
I got some promotions I want to do. Y'all know I hate giving promotions, right? This makes me so upset to see y'all happy. So I knew right away when I met this person that they were a winner. They weren't a winner at jiu-jitsu, but I knew that this person was going to be a winner at whatever they set their mind on. I knew right away. Over the last however many years it's been, this person has proven me right over and over and over again. And I want to give Kaya her black belt.
I don't know. I'm going to try to do this without crying. The last, 6, almost 7 years, I've dedicated my time to trying to figure this out. And I figured out so much about life, myself, community. And I just really appreciate you guys for being a part of this. And thank you guys for showing me what it's like to be a samurai. Thank you. It's been a dream of mine since I first stepped on the mats. It was also on my vision board for the year, so definitely a big win for 2024. As far as my competition year goes for 2024, not much to say there. I rarely competed. For the first 6 months, I maybe competed once or twice. And then the last 6 months, I was just kind of preparing for my PGF title defense and Medusa, which, PGF went well, Medusa not so hot. But even just preparing for those things really helped me just, get that fire back in my belly for competing, get that fire back in my belly for, my disciplines and everything that I feel like I fell off on. Training with those things in mind really just helped me push those to the forefront. Again, not much competing for the year, but I was able to defend the 125-pound title. And that was a cool experience. And I'm super grateful for anybody that supported me through this year, because to me, this was like a hard year. This is one of the hardest years that I've had since I decided to quit my job and, pursue my own things, whether that be jiu-jitsu, business, content creation, all of those things. This has been one of the harder years. Definitely not my hardest year, but a harder year for sure. And that's completely normal. With any highs, all the highs, there has to be some devastating lows. And you can say that you're prepared for them, but you're not really always prepared for something like that. I'm gonna try to do this without crying. Okay. Alright, Pops. Let's do it. Almost a month ago, I lost my father due to health complications. And it's really hard to put... Alright, I'm gonna do this without crying. It's really hard to put into words what that loss has meant to me or my family or my sister. Shit. This is hard. My dad has always been one of the most encouraging people in my corner. He always wanted to be a part of the competitions, watching them and sharing them. He always talked to his friends about it, and he was always trying to convince me that he could teach me something about boxing. They said he had hands back in the day, but I don't know. I ain't see him. That's all I'm saying. But I had some time to sit and be in my feelings, and I've just come to the conclusion that the way that you honor somebody's life is by continuing to live and continuing to grow and continue to just honor them in everything that you do. And so my goal moving forward is to honor my dad's life in every single thing that I do by showing up, working, because that man was a workaholic, taking care of my health. Not just taking care of my health, but sharing knowledge needed to help my people take care of their health. Because that was my goal before, but somewhere along the way that kind of got lost. And it's just kind of brought me full circle, brought me back to my purpose there. One of the last things me and my dad talked about, one of the things we talked about the last couple of months was me connecting with my sister, me talking to my sister, hanging out with my sister. That was just something he was really adamant about. And it's not that me and my sister had a bad relationship before or anything like that. We grew up apart, and we really just didn't get a chance to connect in a way as adults. As kids, if you put two kids together, they're gonna play. But as adults, we never really took the opportunity to connect like that. In the last month, we've grown closer than we've ever been, and I know that's something that would make my dad proud, because I know for a fact he not only talked my ear off about it, but he also talked her ear off about it. She can confirm. Having my sister, especially in times like this, it has been such a blessing. And if it's one thing that I've learned in the last couple of months, is the importance of having family and cherishing those moments we really just take for granted. Again, highs and lows for 2024. But again, I'm super grateful. I found some clarity on the other end of that. I figured out, what was most important to me. I figured out my schedule. I figured out the things that I wanted to work on for the new year. And so that brings me to big changes for 2025. I've decided to quit teaching the 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu class, which was a really hard decision. I love my zombie squad. I'm still going to be zombie squad. I still wake up at the same time regardless. Now it's just to get more work done. But the reason is I realized that in order to grow more, I have to keep moving forward and keep seeking new experiences. And so I'm going to be dedicating more time to training and traveling and just exploring new places, exploring new gyms. And I want to share all of that with you guys on this channel. I'm nervous because I'm not really a social butterfly. I like my routine. I like traveling, but to a certain extent, I kind of just like being comfortable as far as social settings go. So this kind of makes me nervous for this new chapter. I'm also really excited about this new chapter because I'm sure I'll meet some great people along the way, and I'll learn even more about not just this art, this sport. I'll learn more about myself and the world. So I'm super excited. I'm also a little anxious, a little nervous about it, but I do have some plans coming up and I can't wait to share it. 2024 was a roller coaster. It pushed me, challenged me, and changed me in ways that I really didn't expect. But I ended the year feeling grateful. Grateful for the lessons, grateful for the growth, and grateful for all of you that have played a part of this journey with me. Thank you for watching and supporting. Thank you for always showing up. Here's to new beginnings, bigger challenges, and hopefully a lot more joy in 2025. I'll see you soon.